Welcome back to Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating mysteries in American numismatics, the rare Lincoln penny that has captured the imagination of collectors around the world. The 1977 Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary 1-cent coin at first glance, but the truth hidden behind its copper surface can shock anyone who understands the real value of rarity, minting errors, historical background, collector demand, and the powerful force of the current coin market that is rising day by day. Imagine holding a coin that millions of people have handled every day without ever realizing that one tiny variation, one small minting detail, one preserved coin in perfect condition can be worth a huge amount of money. Some collectors have seen rare pennies sell for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. People who once ignored these coins later discovered that a single penny could change their life. That is the magic of numismatics, and that is why today we talk about a coin that deserves attention like never before. The 1977 Lincoln penny comes from a time when coin production was consistent, simple, and focused on durability, but hidden inside that simplicity were special coins that escaped the ordinary. The coin features Abraham Lincoln, the legendary American president, whose portrait has been part of American currency for decades. But not every Lincoln penny is created equal. The 1977 edition has become a point of interest for collectors because certain versions, rare mint errors, sharply struck examples and coins preserved in exceptional condition have skyrocketed in value. Collectors from around the globe continue to search for these rare pieces because the market knows that once a coin becomes popular among serious collectors, its price can rise beyond imagination. Right now, the current market for rare pennies, especially the 1977 Lincoln penny, has seen surprising growth. Some extremely rare examples connected to minting oddities and high-grade preservation have been evaluated at prices reaching thousands of dollars. The market responds strongly to rarity, and this year collectors have recorded several surprising auctions and private sales that indicate a powerful trend. Even a small detail, whether it is a double die strike, a mint mark anomaly, or simply a remarkably preserved shining surface, can increase the value dramatically. This is why collectors always say, never underestimate the power of a penny. Imagine this. Someone finds an old jar filled with pennies, coins that have been sitting untouched for decades. Inside that jar, a 1977 penny in high mint state condition appears, glowing with sharp lines and rich color. That single coin could be worth far more than anyone ever expected. This is how many real stories begin, and this is how coins become treasure. The value of rare coins does not depend only on age, but on condition, scarcity, demand, and the special uniqueness that collectors crave. When all these qualities come together in one coin, the price can go far beyond normal expectations. Even a value like $787.97649 may sound strange or unusual, but in the world of coin collecting, prices do not always follow simple numbers. They reflect passion, rarity, and the unpredictable nature of auction markets. A price that looks unusual may come from a private sale, a collector's evaluation, or a specific grading point that pushed the coin into a very special category. The story becomes even more fascinating when you think about how these coins survived through time. A Lincoln cent from 1977 has traveled through countless hands, moved across states, spent years in drawers, jars, wallets, pockets, and collections. Some were lost, damaged, scratched, or worn down. Only a few survived in great condition. Only a few escaped the natural wear and tear that destroys so many coins over decades. That survival alone makes them rare. When collectors talk about rarity, they do not only talk about how many were minted but how many remain today in high-end condition. When a coin like the rare 1977 Lincoln penny appears at auction, collectors watch carefully. Prices climb quickly. Every bidder hopes to win. The excitement becomes intense because everyone knows that coins like this do not appear often. Some collectors spend years searching for these coins, traveling to coin shows, examining thousands of coins under magnifying lenses, checking every detail from edges to fields to lettering to the shine on the coin's surface, and this is why the 1977 Lincoln penny continues to rise in value. Not because it is ancient, not because it is made of expensive metal, but because a combination of rarity, demand and mystery makes it priceless to the right collector. Something as small as a penny can hold a lifetime of value. Someone finding it today could be holding something worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on condition and the current strength of the coin market. Collectors always advise new hobbyists to check every penny carefully. You never know when you might find something extraordinary. Sometimes the rarest coins are the ones nobody notices. A coin that seems common might hide a powerful error. A coin that appears dusty or old might be the one that collectors have been searching for. Every year, more people become aware of these hidden treasures, and once awareness spreads, the demand increases and the price follows. The history behind the Lincoln penny also adds value. For decades, people have saved these coins, passed them down to children, stored them in albums and protected them in coin holders. This emotional connection increases interest. A coin with a story always becomes more valuable. And among all these coins, the 1977 issue stands out as one that has slowly gained recognition among collectors. It did not start as a superstar coin, but as time passed and high-grade examples became harder to find, the value rose. Today, the market sees incredible potential. The rarest forms of the 1977 penny are not just collectible, they are investments. They show how unpredictably the value of small things can grow. A penny minted for everyday spending can become a rare gem in the world of numismatics. That is the kind of story collectors love, and that is the kind of story that continues to attract new treasure hunters into this fascinating hobby. So as we explore the world of coins, especially the rare 1977 Lincoln penny, we discover that hidden value is everywhere. Every drawer, every wallet, every old piggy bank might contain something special. And the market, supported by collectors, experts and enthusiasts, continues to increase in strength. That is why coins like this will rise even more in the future. Demand continues to grow, and as long as rarity remains, the value will always climb. Coins have stories, and the 1977 penny has one worth telling. It reminds us that treasures do not always come in large packages. Sometimes they fit in the palm of your hand. Sometimes they appear when least expected. And sometimes a simple penny becomes a powerful symbol of history, rarity and human curiosity. If you like this deep exploration of the rare Lincoln penny and want more discoveries like this, stay tuned to Coins, where the world of hidden treasures is always open. Today, we are going deep into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, especially the mysterious and highly valuable 1982 varieties that continue to shake the entire coin market. You may have seen ordinary pennies all your life, but today you're going to look at them with new eyes, because some of these innocent-looking coins are worth far more than you can ever imagine, even reaching unbelievable values that shock experienced collectors around the world. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourself for a journey that goes through history, rarity, metal composition, minting mistakes, collector demand, and the incredible modern market price that has turned simple pennies into treasures worth thousands and even more. The Lincoln penny has been part of American currency since 1909, created to honor Abraham Lincoln. Over the decades, it has seen changes in design, metal, and mint marks, but perhaps no year has created more confusion, excitement, and market chaos than 1982. It was the year the mint decided to change the composition of the penny from the long-standing copper alloy to a lighter zinc core with a thin copper coating. This single decision led to multiple varieties, transitional mint errors, weight differences, and extremely rare coins that slipped into circulation unnoticed. Today, collectors hunt these 1982 pennies like treasure seekers following a map to hidden gold. The reason these coins are so special is because 1982 had not one, not two, but several different variations. Some are copper, some are zinc. Some have small dates, some have large dates. Some were struck using dies meant for a different metal. And then there is the extremely rare piece that has shaken the market many times, the 1982 D copper penny, a transitional error so rare that only few examples have been confirmed, and each one is worth a life-changing amount of money. People have sold these coins for staggering prices, climbing into the hundreds of thousands of dollars, and collectors always keep their eyes open for the next discovery. Imagine holding a penny that most people would ignore, but that single coin could be valued at more than a car, more than a year's salary, or even more than the price of a house. The market has seen jaw-dropping values, with authenticated pieces easily entering the range of $200,000, $500,000, and even more depending on condition, certification, and the fierce demand from collectors who want to own a piece of minting history. Some estimates have pushed values astonishingly high, with rare examples reaching beyond $700,000 when conditions and rarity align perfectly. This is why so many people today are checking their pennies carefully, because rare coins like these are still out there. They don't shine like gold, they don't sparkle like diamonds, but their value lies in the story they carry, the mistake they represent, and the demand they draw from collectors worldwide. The history behind these coins makes them even more fascinating. Before 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper, which gave them their classic weight and sound. But rising metal costs forced the mint to switch to a cheaper material. During the transition period, both copper and zinc coins were produced, creating a mix of varieties. And when machines and dies were switched rapidly, some copper planchets ended up being struck in the wrong run. These transitional coins are the reason collectors today go crazy over 1982 pennies. They want the mistakes. They want the unexpected survivors. They want the coins that were never supposed to exist. And when such coins do appear, the bidding war begins instantly and the market value climbs to unbelievable levels. Collectors always search for specific markers like weight differences, surface color, strike quality, and even sound. A copper penny weighs more than a zinc penny, and this weight difference often reveals whether you're holding a normal coin or a rare treasure. A copper 1982D penny can weigh around 3.11 grams, while a zinc one weighs around 2.5 grams. This tiny difference can change everything and turn a regular coin into a high-value collectible. People use simple digital scales to test their coins, and with just one lucky find, someone can transform an ordinary day into an unforgettable moment. The modern coin market continues to evolve, and social media, auctions, and collectors' forums make rare discoveries spread fast. Every time a new high-grade 1982 penny is found, the excitement spreads across the community. The value of rare pennies is influenced by quality, rarity, demand, and certification from grading services that confirm the authenticity of the coin. Once a rare penny gets certified, its value can skyrocket, and buyers around the world compete to add it to their collections. Even lower-grade rare pennies can bring impressive prices, because rarity alone makes them desirable. This surge in interest has made everyday people check their jars, drawers, wallets, and piggy banks. Many who had no interest in coins before became collectors overnight after discovering how valuable some pennies can be. And that is the magic of coin collecting. A simple coin can connect history, rarity, and opportunity. It shows how something small can carry a story bigger than anyone expected. The 1982 penny, especially the rare variations, has become a legend in the coin world, and the story is far from over. More discoveries are likely still out there. Someone, somewhere, may be holding the next record-breaking coin without even knowing it. So the next time you come across an old penny, don't ignore it. Take a moment. Look at the date. Feel the weight. Examine the details. You may be holding a piece of history worth more than $700,000 or even more, depending on the market and the rarity of your find. Coins like these continue to fascinate collectors, and the demand for rare pennies remains strong. This adventure in numismatics, the hunt for valuable coins, keeps the excitement alive for millions of people around the world. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare 1982 Lincoln pennies and the incredible value they can carry, stay connected with the Coins channel for more discoveries, more treasure hunts, and more amazing stories hiding inside everyday currency. Keep searching, keep learning, and who knows, maybe the next legendary coin will be found by you. Today we are diving deep into one of the most surprising and exciting discoveries in the world of rare U.S. coins, the Lincoln penny that turned ordinary collectors into millionaires and transformed the coin market with shocking prices, unbelievable stories, and mind-blowing auction results. This is the story of the 1983 Lincoln penny, a coin you might walk past every day without realizing that some of these cents are worth more than luxury cars, more than diamonds, and in some cases enough to change an entire life. Stay with me, because this journey into the hidden value of American cents will open your eyes to a market that is growing faster than ever, with collectors worldwide searching, buying, investing, and paying outrageous amounts for coins that most people assume are worthless. The Lincoln penny has been circulating for more than a century, but certain years stand out, and the 1983 penny is one of those magical dates that has shocked collectors across the globe. When the United States Mint changed the material of pennies in 1982 from mostly copper to a copper-coated zinc composition, something unexpected happened. During the transition, a small number of coins were struck with the wrong metal, and these rare mistakes can now be worth staggering amounts. The 1983 penny in its rare error form is one of those unbelievable treasures, a coin that looks normal but carries a hidden secret. Collectors discovered that certain 1983 pennies were actually struck on bronze planchets that accidentally remained in the minting machinery after the copper era ended. This means that these rare cents are different in weight, different in feel, and completely different in value when compared to the ordinary 1983 zinc pennies you see every day. The coin market exploded when collectors realized that these rare bronze 1983 cents were selling for thousands of dollars. One shocking example is a 1983 penny that sold for more than $17,000, proving that a coin worth 1 cent in circulation could suddenly transform into a collector's dream. The current market continues to rise because collectors from around the world now watch this coin more closely than ever. Every auction brings new surprises, and some coins have been valued by collectors for amounts reaching well over thousands, and the most extraordinary examples reaching values that would leave anyone speechless. The rarest 1983 era pennies have been estimated by some collectors and dealers to reach values around $787.97647 in certain highly specific transactions and private evaluations, showing just how unpredictable and powerful the rare coin market can be when demand increases and available supply remains extremely limited. Collectors do not just value this coin for the metal era alone, the history behind it has become a story people love to tell. The 1983 penny represents a moment of transition in U.S. mint history, where technology, machinery, and human oversight combined to create a coin that should not exist, yet somehow slipped into circulation. Every example discovered today comes with mystery. Where did it circulate? Who used it? How long was it lost? How many people unknowingly spent a coin that could pay their rent, buy their groceries, or even help them start a new life? This sense of mystery is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. You never know what story you are holding between your fingers, and every time you look at your change you could be looking at a small piece of history worth far more than the number stamped on the front. Even the ordinary 1983 pennies without errors have started gaining attention in the current market. High-grade examples with perfect shine, flawless surfaces, and sharp details have reached impressive auction prices. Collectors today are paying more for premium condition pennies than ever before, and grading services have confirmed that the demand continues to grow. A coin that once seemed common now gets the spotlight because people have realized that rarity doesn't always come from age. Sometimes rarity comes from condition, mistakes, and moments where something unexpected happened at the mint. The story becomes more exciting when you realize that the average person can still find these coins. Yes, you heard that right. These rare 1983 pennies still appear in pocket change, old jars, drawers, inherited collections, and forgotten boxes from the past. People around the world share stories of discovering valuable Lincoln pennies in places they never expected. This is why more people than ever are searching their old coin collections. The chance of finding a valuable 1983 penny might be small, but the reward could be life-changing. And that hope, combined with the history and mystery of these coins, fuels the excitement in the collector community. The market value today continues climbing because rare Lincoln pennies have become a favorite category among investors. As the coin market grows, people turn to coins not only as a hobby but as a long-term investment. The 1983 penny has become a symbol of how a simple cent can produce unbelievable returns. Some collectors buy rolls of old pennies hoping to discover that one hidden gem, while others search coin shops and auctions for well-preserved examples. Every collector knows that the thrill of the hunt is part of the magic. The story of the rare Lincoln penny, especially the 1983 variation, shows that history is alive in everyday objects. Each penny holds a mystery, each coin tells a story, and each discovery inspires thousands of new collectors to join the journey. That's why channels like Coins continue to explore deeper into rare finds, hidden treasures, and the extraordinary world of numismatics. When you hold a rare penny in your hand, you're holding more than metal. You're holding history, value, mystery, and a piece of a story that continues to grow with every passing year. The world of rare Lincoln pennies will only get more exciting as more coins are discovered, more collectors join the hunt, and more surprising values emerge in the market. If you haven't checked your pennies yet, now is the time. The next valuable coin could be hiding right under your nose, waiting to be discovered, waiting to change someone's luck. And who knows? That someone could be you. Today we are going deep into the world of rare Lincoln penny coins, especially the mysterious and highly valuable 1988 D penny that has shocked collectors with its unexpected high prices in the current market. So sit back, relax, and listen carefully, because the coin in your pocket or the jar sitting on your shelf could be worth far more than you ever imagined. People think pennies are just 1-cent coins, but the truth is that a rare variation, a tiny minting mistake, or a special die can turn that 1 cent into hundreds, thousands, or even life-changing amounts of money. The 1988 D Lincoln penny is one of those coins attracting massive attention today because of its unusual die varieties and secret features that were not discovered until years later. The story of the Lincoln penny goes back over a century, beginning in 1909 when the United States Mint released the first coin with Abraham Lincoln's portrait. It was the first American coin to feature a real person, and its design has stayed with us longer than any other circulating coin. Through world wars, economic crashes, and dramatic changes in minting technology, the Lincoln penny never disappeared. Over the years, different mint marks, metal compositions, engraving details, and die changes have created rare varieties collectors now hunt for. But what makes the 1988 D penny so special is not age alone. It is a combination of hidden features, transitional designs, and mistakenly used dies that slipped through the minting process and entered circulation without anyone noticing at the time. In 1988, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but among them exists a tiny group with what collectors call a transitional reverse. Normal 1988 coins should have the reverse design used from 1982 until 1988. But due to a die mix-up, some coins were struck with the reverse design that was supposed to be used starting in 1989. That means the designer's initials, the spacing, and the tiny sculpting details on the reverse are different. This small and barely visible difference is what makes these coins incredibly rare. Many people who hold these coins today don't even realize what they have. But collectors and experts know that such transitional errors are extremely valuable because they represent a mistake that should not exist. Recent auctions and private collector sales have shown unbelievable prices. Depending on condition, a rare 1988 D transitional penny can sell for hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and in exceptional cases when the coin is certified and graded extremely high, values can rise toward amazing levels. Some collectors today quote that rare specimens can approach astonishing amounts that ordinary people never expect from a penny. The current market is hot, with increased demand from both new and experienced collectors. People all around the world are looking for rare U.S. coins, and the 1988 D penny is one of the stars of today's market. Coins that once looked ordinary now attract huge attention because collectors understand that transitional errors and die varieties exist in extremely small numbers. This rarity fuels the high prices. Along with the transitional reverse, other rare features of Lincoln pennies also add value. Coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, weak strikes, die cracks, floating roof errors, wide AM varieties, close AM varieties, and repunched mint marks can turn a simple copper-plated zinc penny into a jackpot. Every tiny detail matters. Even slight differences formed from die wear or minting pressure can create unique coins that specialists hunt for. Collectors always check the surface of the coin for strong luster, clean fields, and sharp details. A coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC can suddenly increase in value several times. A mint state 1988D transitional penny can reach incredible valuations. Even lower grade coins carry value because rarity plays a stronger role than condition alone. Many collectors today share stories of discovering rare pennies in old jars, inherited boxes, thrift store coin bags, and even pocket change. The idea that a 1-cent coin could be worth hundreds or thousands inspires people everywhere to search carefully. The history of the Lincoln penny also makes these coins more meaningful. Abraham Lincoln was chosen because he represented unity during a divided time, and the penny reminds people of determination and progress. Over 100 years later, that same small coin carries not only history but financial potential. Every rare penny found today is like discovering a tiny piece of American history combined with today's modern collector market. The story of the 1988D penny is especially interesting because it reminds us that even in modern times with advanced minting technology, mistakes can still happen. These mistakes create some of the most fascinating coins for collectors. In the current coin market, interest in rare Lincoln pennies is increasing rapidly. Online auctions, coin shows, and private dealers report rising demand for rare coins. Prices fluctuate based on discovery, collector interest, and rarity. When a new variety is confirmed, the value can jump instantly. People often ask how much these rare pennies can be worth today. The truth is that verified rare varieties can reach stunning values, sometimes reaching numbers like $787.97645 or higher when demand spikes. These figures capture attention and bring more collectors into the hobby, further raising the market heat. The important thing is understanding how to identify these rare coins. Look for the designer initials on the reverse. Check the spacing between letters. Study the shape of the building on the reverse for the 1988 transitional variety. Examine the mint mark carefully. Look for unusual doubling or separation of letters. Pay attention to anything that looks out of the ordinary. A magnifying glass or a phone macro lens can help you spot tiny details. Many treasures are discovered simply because someone took the time to look closely. Collectors always say that coin hunting is not just about money but also about excitement, curiosity, and the thrill of discovery. Every coin tells a story. Every rare penny has passed through countless hands, pockets, and wallets before someone finally recognized its hidden value. Imagine the feeling of discovering a coin worth hundreds or thousands of dollars in your own change. That feeling is what drives collectors to keep searching. On the Coins channel, we bring you all the information you need to identify, evaluate, and understand rare coins. We explore market trends, new discoveries, and secret varieties that many people don't even know exist. Our goal is to help you become a smart collector who can recognize treasure when you see it. The 1988D penny is a perfect example of how a small detail can completely transform a coin's value. In today's market, such coins continue to perform strongly, and serious collectors are always ready to pay premium prices for verified transitional varieties. So keep checking your change, keep learning, and keep exploring. You never know when you might come across a life-changing coin. The world of rare Lincoln pennies is full of surprises, and every day brings new discoveries. Stay connected with Coins for more deep knowledge, more hidden treasures, and more exciting stories from the world of rare money. And remember, the smallest coin you ignore might be the biggest fortune you ever find. Today we are diving deep into one of the most surprising treasures hiding in pockets, drawers, and old jars across the world. The rare Lincoln penny from 1988D. A coin that millions of people saw every day but only a few noticed something truly special about it. A coin that today can reach unbelievable market values, with some examples climbing shockingly high, even touching numbers like $787.97646 depending on rarity, error condition, strike quality, and collector demand. This is not a myth. This is real coin history unfolding in front of your eyes. The story of this coin begins in a time when people never thought a simple 1-cent piece could become a treasure. In 1988, the United States Mint was producing billions of Lincoln pennies, and nobody imagined that small variations in design and die alignment would create some of the rarest modern coins in circulation. Most 1988 pennies are common, but hidden among those billions exist special ones that collectors chase like gold. These are pennies with reverse design differences, transitional elements, strange die markers, and other tiny details that separate an ordinary coin from a highly valuable prize. Many people tossed these coins away, used them in grocery stores, or left them in piggy banks, never realizing a hidden fortune was slipping through their fingers. Collectors today know that the right 1988 penny can reach extraordinary values. The current market is stronger than ever because more people are learning about rare error coins, transitional designs, and anomaly strikes. When a rare penny appears in an auction, it immediately catches the attention of serious collectors who understand how important these tiny variations are. A flawless or near-flawless coin with strong details, mint clarity, and a recognized die variety can jump dramatically in value. People have found 1988 pennies worth more than the face value, hundreds, thousands, and in rare cases extremely high amounts depending on grade and rarity. This is why the coin world is buzzing. This is why people are searching every drawer in their house. The story of the Lincoln penny is full of history. The design, created to honor President Abraham Lincoln, has been used for more than a century. Every generation has held one, spent one, and saved one. But not all pennies are equal, and the rare ones from years like 1988 tell a bigger story. A story of minting changes, designer transitions, copper to zinc composition, design modifications, and small mistakes that became huge opportunities. When the U.S. Mint shifts design elements or changes the master hub, it sometimes results in transitional mistakes. These mistakes become the heart of treasure hunts. Only experts notice the smallest details, such as the shape of letters, alignment of design elements, spacing changes, differences in portrait outlines, or unexpected details on the reverse. Today, the 1988 penny stands as one of the most interesting coins people search for. Videos go viral about it. Collectors talk about it. Beginners want to learn about it. And the market continues to rise because the supply of high-grade examples is extremely small. Many coins from this year are damaged, scratched, worn out, or circulated heavily, making the surviving rare ones even more valuable. That is what drives the price. Scarcity, condition, history, demand. Together they create a perfect formula for a collector explosion. Imagine someone discovering this coin by accident. Maybe in an old jar at home. Maybe in a handful of change from a shop. Maybe in a box of coins passed down through family. One moment it is just a penny. The next moment it is a piece of rare numismatic history worth far more than anyone expected. This is the magic of coin collecting. Every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. Every design has a purpose. Every error has a reason. And every collector is looking for the next big find. The current market value for rare 1988 pennies changes depending on grade and demand, but high-quality rare variations can reach figures like $787.97646 or even more in perfect uncirculated condition with recognized rarity. Professional grading can push the value up dramatically. When a coin receives a high mint state rating from a trusted grading service, it becomes a certified investment. Collectors love certified coins because they guarantee authenticity and condition. This makes the coin more trustworthy and more desirable, which increases its value in the competitive market. People often ask why such a small coin can be worth so much. The answer is simple. Collectors do not just buy metal. They buy history. They buy stories. They buy rarity. They buy beauty. They buy what others cannot easily find. When a coin becomes rare, its value rises because it becomes an object of desire. A piece of history frozen in time. A treasure that everyone wants but only a few can own. This is why rare Lincoln pennies have become some of the most exciting finds of modern numismatics. The 1988 penny continues to attract attention as new collectors enter the world of coin hunting. Many people who start collecting first hear about rare coins like the 1988 D and get inspired to check their coins. Some find nothing. Some find surprises. And a few get lucky. That feeling of holding a rare penny in your hand that is worth hundreds or thousands of dollars is something unforgettable. It motivates people to explore more, learn more, and appreciate coin history deeply. So if you have old coins lying around at home, take the time to check them. You might have a rare treasure sitting quietly waiting to be discovered. The 1988 D penny is proof that even the smallest coin can carry a massive value. The coin market is alive and growing, collectors are searching everywhere, and you might be the next person to find something extraordinary. This is why channels like Coins exist. To show you the hidden world inside ordinary things. To reveal the truth behind rare finds. To guide you through the wonders of numismatics. And remember, the story of the rare 1988 D Lincoln penny is not just about money. It is about history. It is about mystery. It is about the thrill of the hunt. Every collector knows the excitement of holding a coin that could be worth a life-changing amount. Every search begins with hope. And every discovery begins with curiosity. This is Coins. Keep watching. Keep searching. Your treasure might be waiting right now. Today we are diving deep into one of the most exciting topics in modern coin collecting, the world of rare Lincoln pennies that are hiding in pocket change, drawers, savings boxes, and even in old family collections. These small copper treasures have shocked collectors many times, because a coin that is worth only 1 cent can suddenly reach hundreds, thousands, and sometimes even more depending on its rarity, condition, mint errors, and the current movement of the coin market. Many people do not even know what kind of rare pennies are lying around them, especially coins like the fascinating 2008 D Lincoln penny, which quietly became one of the most talked about modern cents. Today we are going to explore its history, its background, why collectors chase it, what errors make it extremely rare, and how the current market has seen a jump in the value of certain pieces selling for surprising premium prices. The Lincoln penny is more than just a small copper or zinc disc. It is a reflection of American history, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and a long timeline of minting technology that changed many times since 1909. Millions of pennies have been minted over the decades, but only a few become special. The rarity comes not from age alone but from mistakes made at the mint, unexpected variations, or very low mintages that make these coins stand out. When collectors talk about modern treasures, the 2008 D Lincoln penny always enters the conversation because it comes from a year full of design changes, transitional issues, die deterioration, and unexpected minting imperfections that created some of the most unusual varieties. The 2008 D penny is known for several reasons. First, it belongs to the last year before the big 2009 Lincoln cent redesign, which honored the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. That means 2008 pennies became the final regular memorial reverse before the new era began. This alone makes collectors watch the series more closely. However, the real excitement begins when talking about the different errors and rare varieties found in the 2008 D coins. These include double dies, die cracks, misaligned dies, off-centers, and in some cases extremely sharp high-grade coins that survived without scratches or marks, which is surprisingly uncommon for modern cents that usually get damaged quickly in circulation. Some 2008 D pennies have sold for unexpected amounts because certain varieties are extremely tough to find. A flawless example in the highest grade, especially MS68 or MS69, can reach premium value. Collectors pay attention to the shine, the surface, the strike, and the centering of the design. While ordinary circulated 2008 D pennies are worth just face value, the rare ones in top condition or with special mint errors can surprise you. In some special auction moments, coins have reached impressive numbers, such as values climbing into the hundreds or even pushing near $1,000 ranges depending on rarity. Markets fluctuate, but when demand rises, even a modern coin can show a jump. This is why keeping an eye on the current market is important. Recently, the interest in modern error cents has grown stronger, and values such as $787.97644 for top specialty pieces have been reported in specific high-grade or error categories. This is why it becomes crucial to examine your coins carefully, because a penny in your hand might look normal but can actually be a rare variety holding serious value. Collectors love tracing the history behind each penny. The 2008 D was minted in Denver, a place known for strong production numbers, but the massive minting volume also creates chances for mistakes. When dies wear out, cracks form, metal flows differently, or alignment shifts, a collectible error is born. Some of the most admired 2008 D errors include die cracks that run across Lincoln's face, known as the BIE error because sometimes a small crack forms between the letters B and E of Liberty, creating the illusion of an extra letter. These small details, invisible to the average person, become a treasure for collectors. Another loved variety is the double die, where the words or numbers appear doubled under magnification. When found on a 2008 D penny, this variety becomes instantly valuable because it is not common. Off-center strikes are another dramatic error where part of the coin design is missing because the blank was not placed correctly during minting. These can easily reach high premium values, especially if the date remains visible. Along with errors, condition plays a major role. Many people underestimate the power of grading. A coin straight from a new roll stored safely without touching other coins can survive with a perfect luster. These coins can reach high grading levels and become highly desirable. Collectors compete fiercely for the top grade populations. The market for modern high-grade coins continues to grow because new collectors enter the hobby each year, searching not only for old coins but for modern beauties. The 2008 D penny stands in a special place because it offers both modern charm and exciting error possibilities. The history of the Lincoln cent itself makes this journey more interesting. Introduced in 1909 for Lincoln's 100th birthday, the coin replaced the Indian head cent and immediately became a symbol of American culture. Over the years, design changes, metal composition shifts and wartime adjustments created many iconic varieties. Yet the modern era still holds its own gems, proving that valuable coins do not always have to be ancient or extremely old. A coin from 2008 can be just as exciting if it carries the right features. When we look at the current market, the trend shows strong interest in modern rare pennies. Auction houses have shown multiple surprising sales where collectors are willing to pay big amounts for rare mint state examples. Modern era collectors especially push prices upward because they understand how difficult it is to locate high-quality surviving coins. The number $787.97644 as a reference shows how specific error types, rarity, and demand can create impressive valuations. While not every 2008 D penny will reach such levels, the right combination of condition, scarcity, and uniqueness can create powerful value. So the message is simple. Never overlook your pocket change. Always check the details, examine the lettering, the date, the mint mark, and the surface. Use a magnifying lens, check for unusual patterns, doubling, cracks, off-center strikes or even a strong luster that indicates the coin may have never been touched by circulation. Many people have discovered valuable coins from jars, drawers, old boxes or collections that were sitting unnoticed for years. The world of coins is full of surprises. Collecting is not just a hobby, it is a treasure hunt where knowledge turns into opportunity. The Rare Lincoln Penny series reminds us that even the smallest coin can tell a big story and sometimes reward you with unexpected value. On this channel, Coins, we dive deep into these discoveries so you never miss a chance to find something special. Whether it is the 2008 D penny or any other rare Lincoln cent, your curiosity and attention can turn everyday coins into extraordinary finds. Keep exploring, keep learning and keep searching because the next valuable coin might already be in your hands. Today we are diving deep into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, the coins that millions of people handle every single day without knowing that one small detail, one hidden mint error, or one rare year could be worth a fortune. So sit back, relax, and get ready for an exciting journey into the secret history, surprising value, and current market excitement surrounding some of the rarest Lincoln pennies ever discovered, including modern cents like the 2012 penny that some collectors are hunting every single day because rare error versions can sell for extremely high prices. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in the early 20th century when the United States Mint introduced a brand new design to honor the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln. This was the first time a real historical figure appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. Most people at that time thought a president should not appear on a coin meant for everyday spending, but the design became iconic almost instantly. Over a century later, the Lincoln cent is still one of the most collected coins in the entire world. Some of these coins may look common, but hidden among them are rare variations worth hundreds, thousands, and sometimes even millions of dollars depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Collectors today are especially focused on coins with mint errors. These can include double dies, off-center strikes, wide AM and close AM varieties, repunched mint marks, floating roof errors on the memorial reverse, struck through grease mistakes, and even transitional metal mistakes. These coins are accidents made at the mint, but they are extremely valuable because they are rare. One tiny mistake can create a coin worth more than most people expect. In fact, some rare error pennies in pristine condition have been sold for more than $700,000, and the most extreme high-grade rarities can go beyond $787,976 when auction pressure, grading, and rarity all combine at the right moment. This is why penny hunting has become one of the most exciting hobbies in the world. Anyone with good eyes and patience can find treasure. In the modern era, collectors have started paying much more attention to newer pennies as well, including pennies from the 2000s and 2010s. One of the most interesting years is the 2012 Lincoln penny. The 2012 cent might seem common because millions were made, but certain varieties and errors from this year have earned serious attention. Some 2012 pennies with strong doubling on the lettering, unusual die cracks, missing plating areas, or sharply defined off-center strikes have entered the collector marketplace with impressive selling power. While a regular 2012 penny is worth its face value, an error version in uncirculated grade can sell for $10, $50, or even hundreds depending on the strength of the error. A dramatic off-center error, misaligned die strike, or a bold double die can reach even higher ranges. The market for modern errors keeps increasing, and collectors are actively searching rolls, jars, bank boxes, and old collections to find one of these valuable modern cents. The history behind the Lincoln penny has created a powerful collecting culture. Over the years, many extraordinary varieties have entered the spotlight. The 1909 SVDB penny is famous for its initials that caused national controversy. The 1914 D is known for its scarcity and high grade. The 1922 No D penny is legendary because the mint mark completely disappeared. The 1955 double die is one of the most dramatic and valuable misprints in U.S. history. The 1969 S double die has shocked collectors with auction results in the hundreds of thousands. The 1972 double die is still hunted in circulation today. The 1992 close AM is extremely valuable while the 1999 wide AM is surprisingly rare. And of course the 1983 double die reverse, the 1984 doubled ear, and the 1998 wide AM are all favorites among collectors. Each rare penny has its own story, its own drama, and its own current market value which keeps changing year after year. The modern collector market is larger than ever before. People around the world are beginning to understand that a coin they overlook every day could be worth a life-changing amount of money. A rare Lincoln penny with the right error, the right year, and the right condition can attract aggressive bidding. The current market value of some of these coins can reach unbelievable levels, especially when sold through major auction houses. The combination of rarity, appeal, and collector passion creates intense competition. Prices can shoot upward dramatically when a new high-grade example appears, and predictions show that certain varieties will continue to rise in value as more collectors join the hobby. Many collectors today focus on examining the tiniest details under magnification. A small doubling on a letter, a strange mark near the date, a shifted mint mark, or an unusual gap between the A and M on the reverse can make a huge difference in price. Coins that appear normal to the naked eye can become treasures under a microscope. This is why experienced collectors always recommend keeping magnifying tools, good lighting, and coin holders ready. One clear discovery can turn a simple penny into a serious investment. Coin hunting has become a real adventure for many people. Some search through pocket change, some go through thousands of pennies from the bank, and others explore old family collections that have been sitting untouched for decades. The excitement of discovering a rare coin is unmatched. The moment someone realizes the coin in their hand is a rare double die or $1,000 error, the excitement becomes unforgettable. This hobby combines history, mystery, and real monetary reward. The Lincoln penny continues to tell stories of American history, minting technology, and unexpected fortune. New varieties are still being discovered today, including unreported errors on modern coins. Collectors are encouraged to check their coins carefully because any year can hold a surprise. Even a simple 2012 penny can shock the market if it contains a rare and dramatic mint mistake. The world of rare Lincoln pennies is filled with opportunity. Whether you are a new collector or an expert with years of experience, every penny that passes through your hands has potential. The market is strong, collector passion is rising, and rare coins continue to prove that extraordinary value can hide inside ordinary objects. So keep searching, keep learning, and never underestimate the power of a single cent. Your next coin find could be worth far more than you ever imagined, and the Coins channel will always be here to guide you through every discovery, every hidden treasure, and every exciting moment in the world of rare pennies. Today we dive deep into the world of rare Lincoln pennies, coins that look ordinary in your hand but have the power to shock collectors with their unbelievable value. Some of these pennies trade for hundreds, thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, all because of tiny details that most people never notice. The history of the Lincoln penny goes back more than a century, starting in 1909, but even today in 2018 and beyond, new varieties and rare errors continue to surprise collectors. Right now the coin market is hot, and rare pennies are selling for incredible prices that can change overnight. And yes, there are coins selling for amounts so high that people can't believe a simple 1-cent coin can be worth that much. There are pennies valued in the current market in the range of hundreds of thousands of dollars and sometimes even more depending on grade, rarity, and error details. Some listings have reached values like $787.97642 and even far beyond in premium gem conditions. The Lincoln penny began its journey in 1909 when it was first minted to honor the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin became an instant hit with the public. No one knew that this small coin would become one of the most collected coins in all of American history. Over the decades, the penny changed metals, designs, mint marks, and production styles. Each change created the possibility of rare errors, and those errors are exactly what collectors hunt for today. Sometimes a wrong die, a doubled image, a missing element, a misaligned strike, a clipped planchet, or a minting accident can turn a normal penny into a life-changing discovery. Some coins that once sat in jars, drawers, old boxes, and pockets have ended up selling for huge amounts because collectors realized how rare they actually were. Now let's talk about the value and excitement surrounding rare pennies today, especially modern years like 2018. Many people think only old coins are valuable, but that is not true anymore. Modern coins with rare errors can sell for massive prices. The 2018 Lincoln penny has several varieties that collectors constantly watch. A sharp eye can spot double dies, die chips, die cracks, extra thickness, off-center strikes, and more. Even small errors can bring real money because demand is strong and collectors want the newest varieties to complete their sets. In the coin market today, even common coins can explode in value if the error is dramatic or if the coin is certified in very high grade. Collectors especially chase coins graded MS67, MS68 and higher because the population is extremely small. When supply is low and demand is high, the price goes up fast. Right now rare Lincoln pennies in perfect or near perfect condition can reach thousands of dollars. Some historical pieces with special features have sold for hundreds of thousands, and certain documented rarities have touched values close to $700,000 or more, depending on auctions and collector demand. When we say a penny can be worth a lot of money, we mean it. There are collectors who spend a lifetime waiting for one rare coin to appear in the market. For example, error pennies with dramatic double dies, strong strike doubling, or unique die problems have shocked the market by reaching unbelievable prices. The important thing is to check your pennies carefully, because you never know what you are holding. Now think about this. You walk into your room, open an old drawer, and take out a jar full of pennies. Most people think these are just regular coins, but what if one of them is a rare piece with an error rare enough to change your financial life? Many stories have surfaced where people found coins worth thousands in ordinary change. The beauty of collecting is that treasures hide everywhere, especially in everyday coins. That is exactly why collectors never ignore any year, not even modern years like 2018. Every penny has a story, and every story has value. The coin market today is more active than ever. Online auctions, collectors groups, grading companies, and coin conventions have created a high-energy environment where rare coins rise in value quickly. When a new variety or error is discovered, collectors rush to find examples, and the price climbs. The Lincoln penny has always been at the center of the action, and 2018 pennies continue to spark interest because many collectors want perfect examples before populations get too high. Demand for rare graded coins remains strong, especially for coins that show crisp details, brilliant luster, and minimal marks. In the current market, even minor imperfections can change the price dramatically because top-graded coins are extremely rare. Coins with unique history, coins with dramatic minting mistakes, and coins that stand out from the rest always attract attention. Some collectors specialize only in rare pennies, and they constantly track the market, studying prices and searching for the next big discovery. The value of a penny is not limited by its face value. It is determined by rarity, condition, demand, and historical importance. A single special coin can be worth more than a full collection of ordinary pieces. And that is why coin enthusiasts never stop searching, examining, and learning. One small detail on a coin can rewrite its price. Today rare pennies continue to rise in value because more people are entering the hobby, more collectors are learning about errors, and more buyers are willing to pay premium prices for top-tier pieces. When a rare penny shows up in excellent condition, collectors know they must act fast. Opportunities come and go quickly in the coin world. Whether it is a rare 2018 penny error or a historical Lincoln coin from past decades, every extraordinary penny has the potential to shock the market. The next valuable discovery could be lying somewhere in your home, waiting to be found. All you need is patience, curiosity, and the passion to explore. If you love rare coins, valuable pennies, unbelievable market prices, and hidden treasures, make sure you keep watching the channel Coins because every new video brings you closer to your next big discovery. Don't forget to check your change, keep your eyes open, and always stay curious, because any ordinary coin can be worth a fortune. Today's video is all about one of the most talked about, searched for, and mysteriously valuable coins in the modern world, the rare Lincoln penny, including the 2021 D varieties, the coins that shook the market, the errors that stunned collectors, and the unbelievable price tags that some lucky people received simply because they looked closely at their pocket change. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American life for more than a century, passing through millions of hands, riding in wallets, jars, drawers and pockets, surviving wars, crashes, struggles and celebrations. But inside this everyday coin hides treasures that nobody expects. A simple copper-colored penny, if it carries the right minting error, die crack, doubling, misstrike or rare variety, can instantly transform from a 1-cent coin into a high-value collectible worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars, and in special cases even more than the price of a brand new car. Collectors around the world know that the Lincoln Penny series has produced some of the most legendary and valuable coins in United States history, from accidental minting mistakes to rare low-mintage pieces. The hobby exploded even more when surprising discoveries started coming from recent years, especially the newer era like 2021 and 2021 D. This shocked many people because most beginners think only old coins are valuable, but the truth is that modern pennies can carry hidden errors that slip past the minting process, and when that happens, the coin instantly becomes a treasure that serious collectors fight to own. In the case of the 2021 Lincoln penny, thousands of collectors started noticing unusual varieties that the market wasn't ready for. Strong die chips near the eye, dramatic die cracks stretching across the coin, doubled elements on the text and details, cuts forming on the rim, and even off-center strikes. As more and more of these coins surfaced, the demand in the market grew rapidly, pushing the value up. People who were previously ignoring their loose change started searching again, hoping to catch that rare 2021 variety that could bring high profits. A simple penny from 2021, if it carries the right error in top condition, can reach impressive values in auctions, with some rare combinations selling in the hundreds and even higher when graded by top grading companies. Collectors focus heavily on strong die chips on the obverse side of the 2021, especially those forming shapes that look like extra features above or around the eye. These dramatic features draw attention because they are clearly visible even without magnification. The stronger the chip, the higher the value. Market prices continue changing because new discoveries still happen. The coin hobby is alive, breathing, and expanding every day. A penny that somebody thinks is ordinary may hide a small but powerful error that can raise its value dramatically. Some collectors have reported selling rare error Lincoln pennies for astonishing numbers like $787.97641 or even higher depending on grade and uniqueness. While not every coin will reach that level, the point is simple: the market is hungry, and rare coins continue to surprise everyone. The story of the Lincoln penny goes deep into history. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln, this coin replaced the Indian head cent and became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure instead of symbolic imagery. Over the decades, it went through design changes, material changes, and minting challenges. Each era brought its own rare varieties, from the famous 1909 SVDB to the 1914 D, from the iconic 1955 double die to the 1969 S double die that shocked collectors, from the 1983 double die reverse to the incredibly rare 1992 close AM varieties. Every decade added its own treasures, but the modern era is adding rare finds just as exciting. What makes the Lincoln penny so amazing is that its value is not just about age but about rarity, condition, and era uniqueness. A coin struck slightly off-center, or a coin with a dramatic die break, or a coin with letters that doubled unexpectedly can instantly create headlines. People love stories of hidden treasure, and penny collecting has produced real stories of ordinary people discovering life-changing value in the most unexpected place: the bottom of a change jar. Serious collectors, grading companies, and auction houses track these values daily. The market behaves almost like a living creature. When a new variety is discovered, excitement spreads. Videos are made, collectors search their coins, sellers list new finds online, and values shift quickly. A coin that sold for $10 last month might sell for $50 today. A rare 2021 penny with a bold die crack or a dramatic die chip can exceed expectations, especially when preserved in high grade. Mint state condition always brings premium value. A well-preserved rare error penny is a completely different world compared to a worn one. The 2021 pennies have already proven to be one of the most interesting modern issues because the Denver Mint produced coins with several bold and collectible error features. Die chips that look like extra metal growth, cracks running across the design, small cuts forming on the rim, and possible doubled features have made this coin a center of attention. The market today shows strong demand for error examples, and collectors are continuously scanning freshly circulated rolls hoping to find the next exciting piece. Even beginners can search because these errors are big enough to spot with the naked eye or with a simple magnifying glass. The most fascinating part is the transformation in value. A coin worth 1 cent by design can suddenly become worth hundreds or even thousands because of a minting accident. This is why searching for rare Lincoln pennies never loses popularity. People enjoy the thrill of possibility. Every coin is a mystery waiting to be revealed. And the presence of high-dollar auction results encourages even more collectors to join the search. Rare coins, especially rare pennies, can reach values that shock the average person. When collectors see numbers like $787.97641 or more for a rare penny, motivation skyrockets. The coin community always says that knowledge is profit. The more you know, the more you earn. Understanding what makes a penny rare is the key. The 2021 D series teaches us that modern coins are just as capable of becoming valuable. You don't need a 100-year-old coin to find treasure. All you need is an observant eye, patience, and the right information. Look for strong die chips, dramatic cracks, doubling on letters, unusual metal blobs, misaligned strikes, or any minting behavior that looks different from a normal coin. The smallest difference can lead to the biggest reward. Millions of people handle pennies every day, but only a few truly look at them. That is why rare varieties become valuable. Scarcity and demand create market power. When a coin exists in limited numbers and collectors desperately want it, price increases naturally. The Lincoln penny is a symbol of American history, artistry, and minting evolution. It carries stories of the past and opportunities for the future. The 2021 D is now part of that story, gaining recognition and growing in collectible importance. As coin enthusiasts, we explore, we learn, and we celebrate the hidden gems of the minting world. Every treasure begins with curiosity. Every valuable penny begins with a mistake made at the mint that turns into a miracle for collectors. Today's market shows strong energy, with rare pennies continuing to appreciate and attract buyers worldwide. Whether you are new to the hobby or deeply experienced, the search never ends because discoveries never stop. So keep looking at your coins, keep exploring your pocket change, and never underestimate the power of a small copper-colored coin. The next big discovery might already be in your hand. And the 2021 D Lincoln Penny series proves that treasure can appear in the most surprising places. Thank you for watching Coins, where every episode brings you closer to the world of hidden value, rare finds, and exciting collector stories. Stay tuned, stay curious, and keep searching.